Welcome to another episode of our Geography Lessons series. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of international borders. These borders do more than just separate nations, they tell stories of history, politics, and cultural exchanges. From the shortest border in the world to unique crossing points like libraries, we'll explore how geography shapes our societies and influences international relations. Join us on this exciting journey as we uncover the importance of borders around the globe. Let's start with the title of the shortest international border in the world, stretching a mere 85 meters. This border is found on the island of Borneo, separating Brunei and Indonesia. Brunei is a small oil-rich sultanate, while Indonesia's Kalimantan province surrounds Brunei. The unique geographical layout means that you could walk from one side to the other in about a minute, although the border is winding, following a creek and cutting across the land. This boundary roots back to colonial times when the British and Dutch carved up Borneo according to their interests. Despite its brevity, this border is actively monitored and maintains a formal crossing point, demonstrating that even small borders can have significant implications. In the context of political boundaries, this brief line symbolizes the enduring effects of colonialism and the historical context that created national identities. Now, shifting gears, let's discuss one of the most controversial and fortified borders in the world, the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea. This border stretches for 250 kilometers and serves as a 4-kilometer wide buffer zone that was established at the end of the Korean War in 1953. While named the Demilitarized Zone, it ironically houses one of the highest military presences on Earth, with millions of landmines, barbed wire, and troops stationed to protect it. Here, forces from both countries stand face-to-face at the Joint Security Area in Panmunjom. Interestingly, because humans have largely stayed away from this area for decades, the DMZ has become a kind of wildlife refuge, home to endangered species such as the Korean tiger. This juxtaposition of military tension and ecological sanctuary raises questions about conflict and coexistence. Next, let's take a look at the international border that sees the highest traffic in the world, with over 300 million crossings each year, the border between the United States and Mexico. Spanning 1,954 kilometers, this border has become a bustling corridor for cultural and economic exchange. About 400,000 people traverse this boundary daily for work, family visits, or leisure, facilitated by 120 formal crossing points. At major intersections like San Diego and Tijuana, scores of vehicles and pedestrians cross daily. However, in recent years, the border has seen increased security measures, including walls, surveillance, and a significant presence of border agents. This dynamic illustrates how economic relationships often outpace political borders, despite the constant tension surrounding immigration and security. Speaking of unguarded boundaries, the longest undefended border in the world is that between Canada and the United States, extending for 8,891 kilometers. This peaceful border has remained intact since 1815, showcasing remarkable cooperation between two nations with shared values and interests. It meanders through stunning landscapes including forests, lakes, and mountains. Along this border lies the International Peace Garden, a symbol of goodwill, where the line is celebrated rather than contested. Notably, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House straddles this border, with its stage in Canada and most seats in the United States, demonstrating the unique blend of culture that transcends political lines. Moving further, did you know that both Russia and China border 14 different countries each? Russia, the world's largest country by land area, shares its borders with a variety of nations including Norway and North Korea. Meanwhile, China, the most populous country, shares its borders with several countries, including India and Vietnam. This makes both nations central players in international relations and geopolitics, highlighting how borders can be points of collaboration as well as conflict, especially in regions with complex histories and territorial disputes. Now, let's explore a truly unique border location, the village of Derby Line in Vermont, USA, and Stansted in Quebec, Canada. Here, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House was built directly on the international line. As patrons read their books, they can literally be in two countries at once. The stage is positioned in Canada, and the majority of the seating is in the USA. This charming facility symbolizes harmony and community, sparking discussions about identity and belonging in places where borders are both present and invisible. Learning about the Schengen Agreement offers insight into Europe's efforts at border control. Signed in 1985, this agreement allows passport-free travel between 27 European countries, making internal borders nearly invisible. Citizens of these countries can travel seamlessly, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange. This area, known for its ease of movement, includes a population of over 420 million. Temporary reinstatements of border checks due to security concerns remind us that while borders can facilitate freedom, they also pose challenges in times of crisis. Now, shifting our focus to the fascinating international dateline, imagine standing on a beach and being able to see tomorrow on one side and yesterday on the other. The Diomede Islands in the Bering Strait serve as a living example of this phenomenon. Big Diomede, part of Russia, is technically on the west side of the dateline and is 21 hours ahead of its counterpart, Little Diomede, which belongs to the USA. This time difference creates intriguing discussions about time zones and their effects on global interactions, especially as globalization favors immediate communication across these boundaries. Finally, our journey takes us to the South American Andes, where you can find a border with the greatest elevation change. Here, the Argentina-Chile border exceeds 6,900 meters, extending through challenging mountainous terrain, with both countries showcasing remarkable topographies, from Pacific coastal cities to the heights of the Andes. Defined by the Boundary Treaty of 1881, this border features active volcanoes and some of the highest international crossings found worldwide. Territorial disputes, such as connections to the Beagle Channel, illustrate how borders can reflect national identities and cultures. This unique heritage not only shapes individual countries but also provides rich geological and ecological diversity, reminding us of how interdependent our world truly is. Today, we've taken a captivating journey through various international borders, exploring their unique characteristics and the stories they tell. From the smallest border between Brunei and Indonesia to the fortified demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, and from the busy crossings between the United States and Mexico to the peaceful expanse between Canada and the US, borders serve as more than just lines on a map. They are gateways to history, culture, and identity. Each border reflects the political dynamics, social relations, and ecological interactions that define our world, emphasizing the complexity of global relationships. These insights foster a deeper appreciation for diversity and cooperation among nations. Thank you for joining us today in exploring the intricate world of international borders. We hope this episode has inspired you to view borders not merely as separations but as rich narratives of human experiences and cooperation. Stay tuned for more engaging discussions in our Geography Lessons series, where we'll continue to uncover the wonders of our planet. Until next time, keep exploring and learning about the world around you.